Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum. I don't know how the fuck to start this. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first album review. What's up, you guys? Is Dylan, the Cali kid. I don't even like that. Fuck. Y'all make up a nickname for me, you know, because I'm fresh like fuck. Holding the city down as always. And today I'll bring you an album review. Alright, that's cool, right? So, yesterday on 9/24, Drake dropped Nothing Was the Same. Now, hold on. Give me a few seconds to think about that. Nothing was the same. Cool. You know, Drake, Canadian-born artist, but American recording artist. Started his career off like around 09 and literally, boom, skyrocketed. And is now, in hip-hop, a well-known new age artist. I'm not saying the greatest, I'm not saying the best, this, but I am saying a well-known new artist, new age artist. This kid, he's a good rapper. He's not an MC, he's a good rapper. You know, and my expectations for Nothing was the same, were like pretty high, because Thank Me Later was like, oh snap, okay, it was a cool, you know, first album, but it wasn't a great first album. As where Take Care was like, oh shit, oh damn, you know, like Take Care really showed Drake being Drake. Drake isn't that rapper that, oh, I rap hard, I'm a boss ass bitch type of shit. He's more like, damn, my dad kind of, you know, left me at a young age, but that's okay because I'm like a boss still, and you know, I love the ladies and blah blah blah, whatever kind of thing. Which is cool. Don't get me wrong, you know, you feel me? Versace, whatever. But hey, just because it's Drake doesn't mean that it's always gonna sell or that it's always gonna be good. So let's get right into this. There's gonna be album review from track 1 to track 2. I'm not including the deluxe because yeah. Alright, so let's start off. First track is Tuscan Leather. Oh man, when I first heard this track, I was like, damn, alright, we're about to have a good ass album. The expectations were there. They were high, they were strong. He started off like, it starts off with this whole like beat of like, you know, an old track or a more sped up track that's, you know, getting like fast forward, like quick on the quickness. And you would think, you know, like, oh, I'm trying to pay attention to what the girls, you know, the girl that's helping the beat say, but really you pay attention to Drake, where he's coming in very strong, talking about how like, hey, it's like, just because Take Care was good, it doesn't mean that this isn't gonna be good. This is gonna be even better. So like, Drake opened up like that hard. I was like, damn, Drake. I was like, oh my god. Alright, so it was just, you know, a good intro. It was a great intro. That's what a hip hop album, that's what any album really needs to have a good album. It's a great intro. Next song is Furthest Thing. Another good song. He's just like hitting it right now. I'm in love with this album. This album is hitting it so far, so good. It's like, dang, like The Furthest Thing, it was just a great song. Like, that's all I could say. It was in that vibe of like, Drake sounds hungry. Like, he's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, even if I've made it, I am hungry. I'm hungry. So like, it was like, dang, like this song was it was good. But then we go into the single that was his first single, Started From the Bottom. And this single, its placement on the album wasn't great. It wasn't something I could be like, no, you could do without that song. And literally the way it was placed, he could do without this song. This song belongs more in the middle, or maybe even towards the end, but not here, not at all. Yeah, it was one of those like, damn, it went from here to like, hold up, are we riding this train so far? Same thing with, Wu-Tang Forever. Wu-Tang Forever, I was expecting something aggressive, something strong. When you put Wu-Tang into it, I'm expecting, if you want beef, then bring the ruckus, but Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with, type shit. But he didn't bring that. He was talking about decisions with friends, and like whether he's in lust or love with this girl. It's just like, Drake, I mean, bitch, go away. How you gonna name this track Wu-Tang Forever when it's not really Wu-Tang? Like, it was a miss with me. The song Own It was another miss. It was weak. It wasn't great. And then the sample that they used for the chorus sounded like On It instead of Own It. So it was like, it took me a while to understand that they were saying Own It, and I was like, oh, don't I look stupid? Hey. But continuing, Worst Behavior. Now this song, Drake kills it. Drake. So for this thing, he sounded hungry. This kid sounded starving. He was like starving on this track. It was this Drake where you didn't think could happen. He was, egotistic. He was like, I'm rich as, like, he was like, I am Drake. And anything from now on that you hear will never be the same, because my album is the shit. Like, that's what it sounded like. That's the Drake that sounded like. That's what it sounded like. It was like, wait, what? It was like, Drake, what did you just do, bro? Like, whoa. He went hard. He went off. Now, the album starts going into this more, like, very, soft kind of thing. Like, it crescendoed down from Worst Behavior to then just From Time. And this song is great. This song is just, it's amazing. This song is amazing. That's all I have to say about this song. Janae Akio's vocals are so beautiful. Like, this girl can sing her ass off, you guys. Literally. She killed it, and I was happy with the song. The song following this is Hold On, We're Going Home, which, hey, this song was a great single. I will not lie about that. And it is still a good song in the album. From hearing, started from the bottom's place in the album, I was thinking, Hold On, We're Going Home might not have a great place, but then I actually placed it well. So it was interesting. It was great. It added on more to it. Now, Connect. The song was very slow. It kept that slow tempo kind of thing, but it wasn't, something I could be like, yeah, I'll go back and listen to this. It was just more like, all right, cool, you're giving me something to dabble with. But it wasn't like, damn, this is hard. This like, it just, it keeps you like, this is Drake. Yeah, like, what did you want? What did you want? The next song is The Language, which is a song I honestly wasn't a fan of. It was okay, it wasn't great, it was like whatever. But the thing that I forgot to mention was that in Connect, around the end, the beat just like boom, it bangs in. As where with this, The Language, it continues with that vibe. It's like, oh wait, the last song at the end just went hard. All right, we're gonna go hard, and that's what it was, and it was great. It was awesome. All right, now the next song, 305 to My City. The song sucks. It's garbage. The song was complete and utter garbage. It really killed the album at the end. It did. So I just leave it alone. Like, after that, just Like, there's a line, like, I'll go little into detail of it. There's a line that says, I hope you don't fall off from the ceiling. Like, I hope you don't fall off from the ceiling. Like, it was something so stupid. I was like, whoever wrote this really wanted you to fail, Drake. Literally wanted you to fail. Like, there's no way they were writing this and were like, oh yeah, this is really good. It was good. You know, like, hell no. Hell no. 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 They wanted you to fail with that song. Or, shit, maybe you just did the flow wrong. Or some shit, but horrible. Alright. Too much. You know what? I think this is... I can't recall. I heard this shit yesterday, too. I think that's that Versace song. Ah, man. Yeah, this is that song. The song sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. But the flow Drake has on this song sounds so much like the Versace remakes song. It's like, what the fuck happened? Like, you literally... It was just... It wasn't great, you know? And it was very much just like... I heard this song already. Like, you're even saying the same shit again. Thanks, Drake. Thanks. But... The last song, apparently, is... Pound Cake / Paris Martin Music 2. Now, Pound Cake, Drake is somewhat aggressive, somewhat, like, literally the thing I take from this instrumental is that it sounds Wu-Tang. It samples Wu-Tang. It's like cash rules everything around me. Dollar bill, y'all. You know, like, that's Wu-Tang. Why wasn't this Wu-Tang Forever? You know, like, that other shit could have been Pound Cake. And then Jay-Z's verse, well, it was a Jay-Z verse. The fuck you want me to say? Oh, it was great? No, it wasn't. It was like, meh. It wasn't great, but, you know, like, it was enjoyable. You know, like, it was funny hearing him say, you know, pound cake. You know, like, it was like, what the fuck, Jay? Like, what you doing, man? You old. Sit the fuck down. You know, but a legend. But yeah, like, it just wasn't a big verse. But the other part of the song, that Paris Martin Music 2. Oh shit. It's a killer. It's a killer. This shit kills. Like, that verse Drake spits is just his victory lap. That's it. That's all it is. It's him saying, yeah, I killed it. You know? It's like, oh, you know what? Yeah, you kind of did, Drake. But did you really? That was the album. You know, like, what do you want? What else do you want me to say? Oh, it was amazing. It was, no, you know, like, clearly, there's like a few like All Me, which I'm not even gonna talk about. You know, it's just a radio song. You know, him bragging and shit, and then that Closer or whatever, like, Come On By or some shit. Like, that song was Come Through. Yeah, that song was weak as fuck. It was like about bitches coming over and shit. I was like, man, shut the fuck up, Drake. I was like, shut up. Like, it was stupid. Like, you know what? It was a stupid song because, like, near the end you start noticing that, hey, like, it's actually a song where Drake feels alone because he's Drake and he a little bitch. But yeah, all right. So, oh shit, that was the deluxe edition. My bad, you guys. But literally, this album didn't do shit for me. It didn't make me, you know, like, I never try to compare work, but when, you know, people say this is better than your last, then I'm expecting better than your last. I'm not going to compare it to your other work, but I am expecting better than your last, and this wasn't better than Drake's last album. This was more like you know, like, meh, meh, you know. I, it's a 4 out of 10, to be honest. Like, there's only few songs that I personally like. Remember, this is my personal opinion. It's a 4 out of 10. I think he. This is that album you expected his, you know, to be his sophomore CD, not his junior CD and shit. So, should you buy it? I suggest not, nor waiting for the price to drop. I just suggest buying, you know, those few songs that are actually good, not the whole album, because you don't need the whole album, kind of thing. Well, thank you guys for checking out my first vid. I hope you guys like it, and I will catch you guys on the next one. So, this is Dylan. Nothing was the same. Would Drake's career ever be the same? Possibly not. Maybe he'll grow more, but I'm sure as hell, but for sure as hell, this album review will stay the same.